Hello and welcome, this is Srinidhi and you're watching Peace News International. Indeed, it's been a long time since we have seen Peace News International. So at the start of the COVID times, there were services which were happening on the online mode and we were not covering those service news on the Peace News. But since the opening of people coming back to service, the opening of centers at many places, now we would also resume with our regular episodes and broadcast of Peace News International. Starting with today's episode, the headlines today. Rajyoga Parinita Didi, the director of Western Nepal, visited Australia and offered inspirational tips for extending divine services. A public program was held in South Africa to welcome B.K. Sister Jayanti, the additional chief of the Brahma Kumaris organization. Ferial Hafji, an editor, author and moderator, interviewed B.K. Jayanti Didi. A weekly meditation workshop was organized at the Consulate General of India in Guangzhou in China. B.K. Sapna shared inputs to deal with stress. The 29th anniversary of Brahma Kumaris in Belarus was celebrated in Lighthouse in St. Petersburg. A public program was held focusing on the power of 3 dots. Now the news in detail. Rajyoga Parinita Didi, the director of West Nepal of Brahma Kumaris organization, toured Australia in January. Wherever she went, she raised the enthusiasm bar within the BK family to expand divine services, with special focus for the people from Nepal. Senior Rajyogi BK Sailesh also accompanied BK Parinita Didi on this tour. See our report on this.
For the expansion of divine services, when B.K. Parinita Didi reached Australia's biggest city, Sydney, after covering a distance of 8,000 kilometers from Nepal, the Australian B.K. family welcomed her at the airport. The first program of B.K. Parinita Didi's tour was a get-together at the Nepalese embassy in Canberra, the capital of Australia. Parinita Didi presented godly gift to His Excellency Kailash Raj Pokhriyal, Nepalese ambassador to Australia, after a long discussion. After this, a program was organized on the topic The Real Wealth of Life in Adelaide. B.K. Parinita Didi and B.K. Sailesh were welcomed by His Excellency Deepak Dhamla, the Consul General of Nepal, and Renuka Lama, the head of the Non-Resident Nepali Association in South Australia. Similarly, a talk was organized in Melbourne on the topic Discovering My True Potential and My Roles. B.K. Parinita Didi said that if you can provide your services to everyone, it will surely lead you towards divinity. B.K. Sailesh added that attainment of happiness is not our destination, but it should be an integral part of our daily routine. Apart from this, B.K. Parinita Didi inspired the Nepalis who are living in Australia and have been in knowledge for a long time to expand divine services by making inner progress. B.K. Parinita Didi had a loving meeting and a spiritual chit-chat with B.K. Charlie Hogg, National Coordinator of Brahma Kumaris organization in Australia, and B.K. Matthew, in charge of Inner Space Retreat Center. Apart from this, she also met the Indian community of Canberra, Wagga Wagga and Sydney, as well as a Nepali community separately, and gave encouragement. Overall, she toured like an angel to spread the divine message of God to uplift humanity.
No worries.
Just your vibration, that's all we need.
Similarly, Brahma Kumaris Sister Jayanti, the additional chief of the Brahma Kumaris, visited South Africa. On her arrival, she was interviewed on the topic Rise Through Spiritual Empowerment. A meaningful conversation was conducted by editor, author and moderator Ferial Hafchi. A weekly meditation workshop was organized at the Consulate General of India under Amrit Mahotsav of India's independence in Guangzhou, China. The Indian Consul General, Mr. Shambhu L. Haki, and B.K. Sapna, the coordinator of Brahma Kumaris Centers in China, inaugurated this workshop. This workshop was conducted offline as well as in virtual mode. People from different cities as well as local citizens benefited from this workshop. On this occasion, B.K. Sapna, while discussing the role of Rajyoga in reducing and overcoming stress in people, also gave a practical experience of Rajyoga meditation. At the conclusion of the program, the Consul General praised the workshop, thanked B.K. Sapna, and hoped this weekly workshop would have far-reaching results. A public program on the topic The Power of Three Dots was held at Lighthouse Center in St. Petersburg, a prominent Russian city. Many BK members performed a drama depicting the life of Brahma Baba, founder of the Brahma Kumaris organization.
И это было не просто утешением. Я смотрела ему в глаза и знала, мои желания уже исполняются.
The magic of dialogues, songs, dances, and black and white photographs worked on the audience in such a way that they recall those early days of the organization. The director of St. Petersburg, B.K. Santosh Didi, shared an inspiring vision on this occasion and said that with the blessings of God, a positive initiative can become the foundation of world change.
Through this kind of spiritual effort of remembrance and inculcation of this purity, complete purity, he attained his angelic state.
There was also much celebration at the Lighthouse on the completion of 29 years of godly service in Minsk, the capital of Belarus. 20 BK family members from Belarus participated and graced the event.
The BK family from Belarus shared their feelings, saying that we feel very lucky to be part of an unlimited family of two wonderful fathers.
That's all on this week's Peace News International. Thank you very much for watching, and a goodbye.